O campeão tem nome, se chama Charles do Bronx. Pode bater, bate, final. O homem aqui aguenta, rapaz. Nós é iluminado, rapaz. Tá faltando alguma coisa aqui. Cadê meu cinturão?
This is Charles Oliveira just moments after he finished Justin Gaethje the highlight. Today, there is no question that Charles Oliveira is one of the best lightweights to ever exist in the UFC. But it hasn't always been that way. There's been a lot of questions about Charles Oliveira.
He was a guy who was kind of known as a guy who fell apart.
A quitter a little bit, yeah.
Cub Swanson knocked him out. A bunch of guys had beat him.
Max Holloway had like that weird neck thing going on.
Man,
but then everybody was calling him a quitter, all this, and it's like...
And he just turned a corner and then became the baddest motherfucker in the weight class.
Yeah.
The accolades of Charles Oliveira cannot be underestimated. He has the 4th longest win streak ever held in lightweight history, and he has the most finishes out of all UFC fighters by an extra 3.
I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him bad. I'm gonna hurt Charles small.
Is this a little different because of the history that's there between you guys?
No, man, the only thing different about this is that you're gonna see how much I've changed in the last, 4 whatever years. Now I got all the technique, so I'm a dangerous man.
How much do you think about his weight and whether or not he's going to make it or not?
It doesn't matter. The first time, I heard that he might come in a little heavy. He came in like 6 pounds heavy or something, pretty a lot. But I was prepared for that this time. He can come in at 170 if he wants. I mean, if we could, I would gentleman degree him right now. I'll fight him whatever weight he is right now.
Sir, I challenge you to fisticuffs.
20,000 times better.
It's over 9,000!
Of course, everyone gets better staying in the UFC that long, but he hasn't improved as much as I have, and he's not on my level.
They meet again. He was very predictable previously. He showcased a whole new level in the striking. Here, Oliveira has one of the most wicked guillotines in the game. Strike from Charles Oliveira. Crowd here waiting to explode. Under a minute now to go in round 1. Lynn's able to drag Oliveira down there. Bronx back to his feet. And here's where he's got to add tight. That is heat on the round the back of the head. Nick Lynn's going to go out here. That's extremely tight. You can see the agony in the face. That's it. Charles Oliveira closes the rivalry with a huge submission win here at home.
Now begins Charles Oliveira's impressive 11-fight win streak in arguably the deepest division in the UFC, lightweight. Unsuspectingly, Clay Guida would be the doormat to this impressive 11-fight win streak.
Slick on the ground, you know what I mean? Most of his wins are by submission, most of his fights are by submission, but he's been submitted a few times too. He's got a big hole in his game, and Saturday night you guys are going to see it. We're going to expose that thing.
That's fucking illegal.
Oliveira is... Man, like I said, I want to thank him for taking the fight on short notice, but I'm going to treat him just like Bobby Green, and they're both going down early. I haven't been in that title fight yet, and I know I can do it here, more prepared than ever, and there's nothing going to stop us, you know what I mean? Charles Oliveira, I like to say that I got him started on his, his run to the title. Unfortunately, it happened to be in Chicago at the United Center. But yeah, Oliveira's been on a tear lately. I don't see anyone messing with him really. I'm going to go with Oliveira holding that belt for a while.
We got Charles Oliveira. My first words were, I'm gonna shock the world. That's what I
love it.
said. Because I actually like this matchup. I think Charles is a very tough, very good fighter, but I think I'm coming in hungrier.
Now I'm gonna starve.
My name's a Spartan, you know what I mean? I'm like a warrior, and that's what we do. We'll go to other lands and we take over, and I've done pretty good so far. So the way I'm envisioning it ending and the way I want it to end is a knockout in the first or second round. I expect to beat him out there and then shoot my name up to the top, and then, who knows what's next, you know what I mean? Top 15, top 10, who knows? I'm ready to make a statement.
Charles to Bronx. Oliveira fighting back in his home city of Sao Paulo. We'll see the game plan here. Nothing escaping against the fence. That's where he wants it. This time with Royce Gracie.
Many years later, after Charles Oliveira won the title, Christos Giagos gave his opinions of Charles Oliveira.
That guy's good, man. He's the champ for a reason, and he has a bright future ahead of him, and he's going to be the guy everyone's looking up to beat. So I'm glad he got the win. I was rooting for him. That guy's an animal, man, and I would love to fight him again one day if I can make that happen.
Gotten 8 years older, I mean, when I fought him, he was a young man. He was, early 20s.
Big shots to the body. Jim's got a leg. It's all over. It is outstanding.
It's a different fight. You can't go by something like that. I mean, I'd love to be able to sit here and say that, well, I knee-barred him in 2 minutes the first time. I'm going to do it again. And that might get some clicks, and that might get some, you guys might take that and use that as a headline. But I still think I have an advantage on the ground. I think that I've improved more in my striking since the last time we fought, and I feel I'm going to be the stronger, more physical fighter in there like I was last time. So if I play to my strengths, I'll beat anybody. I'll have a good night.